I think, I'm proud of. I hear people talking about this past weekend, not just today. So we played the two best teams, probably in the league, at least on paper right now. And for 7 quarters, 6.5 quarters, we played great. I thought we let our offense, frustration. We had a letdown at the end of the third quarter, fourth quarter. We couldn't score, and they made us pay. And when you have a team with experience like that, they're going to capitalize on your mistakes that you can get away with against other teams, and that's what happened. With Flaherty in the second half. With Tommy, we just, they made us pay, and the rest of their team did all the little things, the rebounding, the extra passes, and, beat us to the ball. We looked tired down the stretch. And not from lack of effort, but just, 50-50 balls that we were getting the other night, and in the second quarter, we didn't get. And I think when you're not making shots, it just mentally starts to wear on you. And I think that happened a little bit today against Michigan.
Why did you make the change and start O'Shawn and Hamilton start the game?
Say it again.
Why was O'Shawn and Hamilton starting?
We've been starting a smaller lineup, and because of their post player, we wanted to start a bigger lineup to match up with her.
You guys play Michigan again in just a week or so.
Yeah.
What adjustments, obviously I haven't broken down the tape yet, but what adjustments do you anticipate making just from watching this game?
Well, I think the biggest thing, we have to do a better job defensively. And, on the flip side of that, too, we got to show a little more poise against their zone. And, I thought we had a lot of good shots at times that didn't go in. Maybe we rushed a little bit when we got behind. And we got to go possession by possession instead of, going through, trying to make up when you're down 9, trying to make it up in one play. And that's a young team, and it's a stamp that we have to get rid of. Michigan, on the other hand, is an experienced team, so they sense that, and so I think next time we play them, we're just going to have to be a lot more poised, both ends, attack their zone better, and get back on defense, get them out of transition.
Jordan and Lindsay, I thought were very aggressive on offense. They didn't quite shoot to their percentage, but how do you think?
On Thursday, you guys came out in the first quarter and got 23 points. This time you got 13 in the first quarter. How do you kind of feel about that difference? And do you think it had an impact on the turnout?
Well, 13 points would be fine if we didn't give up the amount we gave up. We're not going to be – we have to win games in the low 60s, 50s. And so, I'm more concerned about the amount of points Michigan got in the first quarter. And that pace for us, we got to be really efficient. And, they got a lot of easy looks in that quarter. I like how we fought back in the second quarter, went into halftime. I felt like in a pretty good place.
Bree finished with 10. I know she had a couple threes towards the end of the game. Is that something that...
I'm sorry.
Bree Hopkins finished with 10,
okay.
Had a couple threes towards the end of the game. Do you think she's a piece that you might be using more on offense going forward? Maybe put her back in the starting line against Indiana?
We'll address that in practice as we go. But whether she starts or comes off the bench, she's going to play a lot of minutes, and she's given us, going back to when we beat Auburn, even just valuable minutes and big plays. We beat Wisconsin. She made 3 big plays at the end of the game, making free throws. So, she's learning too. Really, she didn't get to play as a freshman hardly. So, in a way, it's her freshman year, and she's doing a lot of good things for us. And she's played all 5 positions, which is crazy in itself. But it's kind of where we are with some of the injuries we've had.
You guys shot a lot more three-pointers than you usually do. Was that part of the plan coming into the game?
No, I think part of it was Michigan had collapsed on our big kids when we got the ball inside. They double-teamed Palace pretty much most of today. So I think, you know, sometimes when you get a late clock, you end up taking shots from behind the arc that maybe aren't the shot you wanted. But in the case of Jordan, Abby Scheid, Pulliam, you know, Birdie, Bree, those guys can shoot out there. So we're good with that. We're going to have nights when they you know, stretch together where we make, you know, 8, 9, 10 threes. It just wasn't today. Maybe it'll be in Indiana.